Okay, let's start the Concord Township Board of Trustees April 5th, 2017 meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I want to be consistent about light. I like light windows. I like lights.
Me too.
Yeah.
I like light, but I think it might mess with the
big fan of the sun.
programming.
Okay, roll call.
Mr. Malcheski.
Present.
Mrs. Luda? Here. Mr. Galloway?
I'm here.
Okay, we have, our first thing here is we had the Fire Department's recognition of Beth Louse or Luce?
Los.
Los? Oh, see? Three times the charm. Well, we heard all about you, so why don't we read it, Connie?
Okay, I'll read it. The Concord Township Board of Trustees desire to honor and recognize the heroic efforts of Beth Lose displayed on Saturday, February 25th, 2017, that prevented additional injury to life and property. Ms. Lose, you acted selflessly and quickly as you came upon a vehicle with severe damage on Girdled Road that was occupied by an adult driver and 2 young children. Without hesitation, you put your own safety in jeopardy to remove children from a vehicle and provide them with warmth and comfort while waiting for the response from the Concord Township Fire Department. At the very least, your actions were directly responsible for the fact that the children were kept from any additional harm by your decisive action. The trustees of Concord Township hereby endorse this letter of recognition as a tribute to Beth Lose for your heroic actions and exemplary display of community spirit. And we're all going to sign that. I did. Sign on a copy too. That's just like
Fantastic.
You want to come on up here? Thank you, congratulations. Let me get your position. You don't have to. You want to make any comments?
The floor is yours.
Yeah.
So I too want to thank you personally for your efforts on that traffic crash. As I approached the scene, my heart sunk seeing the vehicle upside. Well, it was upside down. It was upright by the time we got there, and to see that you had pulled those 2 kids out of the vehicle and brought them to safety. That was your decisive action, certainly. As the trustees noted in their letter, had a dramatic impact on the safety of the children going forward until we got there. So people generally don't like a lot of recognition for doing stuff like this, but I think it's important that people that go above and beyond be recognized. So we certainly thank you, and the crew that showed up to relieve you are right behind you too. So we certainly thank you again. So, thanks.
Thank you.
Very much. If you ever want to say something, just come out up here and say it. But we'll exempt you for today. Thank you very much. Approval of minutes.
I've reviewed, they look good.
they do.
Okay, we will approve the March 15, 2017 special and regular meeting minutes and the March 27th special meeting minutes. Elected official reports. Amy?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As of March 31st, we were 25% of the way through the calendar year. Treasury balance for the 20 funds within the Township Treasury was $7.3 million. We just received the first half of the 2016 real estate taxes. The Treasury balance includes $1,023,043 in funds set aside for specific projects. Year-to-date revenue was $46 6% of the annual budgeted resources, and expenditures were 17% of the treasury balance for 2017. So we are well within budget. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to call my office, 354-7516.
Thank you very much. Chris, anything?
I don't have anything, no.
Nor do I.
Okay. I don't have anything special to report.
Oh, one thing. I went to the Boy Scout, Eagle Scout thing on Sunday, and it was very nice. And I was able to tell them in detail what Alex Spondike did for us at the Old Stone School.
Good.
Oh, great.
And the audience was very appreciative.
Where do they hold that at?
This one was at the First Church Congregational because he was a member of Troop 68, and they're the ones that do our Memorial
It's
Day.
a big troop.
Yeah,
It
that's
is a big
why
troop.
I always want to go there. Okay,
Good, thank you.
you're welcome.
Administration Department, Kathy, what do you got for us?
I have a couple of announcements tonight. First off, with regard to the traffic improvements on 44, I want to make note, and this date is tentative at the moment, but it's just worth noting nonetheless. We're going to have the signals down on Tuesday, April 11th. You'll be able to get through State Route 44, but there will be some detouring to Capitol Parkway, and there will be a trooper on site to facilitate the closure. It's just a temporary closure for a few hours. They have to install a permanent cabinet for the traffic signalization and preempters at that intersection there at Auburn Crown and 44. So it's critical. We had a temporary cabinet installed in December, and now this is the permanent cabinet going in. So there will be some slight downtime, but traffic will be maintained. I also want to note, myself and Deb Esker and Heather Freeman had a nice visit with the executive director of Vista Springs Quail Highlands today. She wanted to introduce herself and just let us know that she's here. Very, very impressed. This is the licensed residential care facility that's going to be opening up in June on Auburn Road, just south of the roundabout. And I have to say, after meeting her, I'm myself am excited about them coming. Really seems as though her heart is in the right place, and just she's driven into what she does. It's kind of, as she put it, her calling. Just a little bit of information about the facility. It will be housing 70 assisted living apartments and 24 memory care apartments. And again, emphasizing the word apartments. It is a home, but it's not a nursing home. But there's different styles of apartment studios and 1 and 2 bedroom. They are on a month-to-month fee basis. There's no upfront fees unlike some other facilities. And they are appealing to more active adults. They're not going to be sitting around the table playing bingo. They're going to go out and do field trips, and she says they make it fun, and they personalize it for the individual needs of their residents. So again, I think it's just nice to know that they are going to be part of the community, and they're very happy to be here. They are going to be holding a community open house at Quail Hollow Resort on April 20th and 27th. From 6 to 8 p.m. to introduce themselves and answer any questions, because their facility is not open yet.
Okay.
They will be having a grand opening in June, and they will let us know when that is, and certainly would like to have us be there. They've already agreed to do some sponsoring of community days. So if there's any questions with regard to it, again, I know we've received a lot of questions, but the executive director, her name is Terry Sombat, and she can be reached at 216-408-5629. Again, if you need that information, feel free to call me or also call Deb Esker, the recreation director, and we'll be happy to point you in the right direction of getting in touch with them.
So do they have, potential residents already, but signed up and waiting to come in, or that they start from scratch?
I know she's got some line. She didn't give us a firm number as to how many, but she's getting a ton of inquiries. And I believe, they've got existing facilities elsewhere, but they're not close by. So I think they're really trying to appeal to Lake County. She's actually been doing this for 30-plus years, so she actually has a presence already. She used to be with Portland.
Okay.
She's been around. A lot of people know her. And again, I was honestly really impressed with her. I was really happy that she reached out. And I think it's going to be a great facility. So.
Good, great. I mean, we talk about economic development on a daily basis, and that, now you're seeing it actually happen, so great. Okay, fire department. Chief, what do you got for us?
Well, for the month of March, we had a total of 218 calls, 14 motor vehicle crashes, 19 agency assists, 7 fire alarms, 8 wires down, 28 basic rescues, 95 advanced paramedic rescues, 15 public assists, and 1 structure fire. That was a chimney fire. It did not extend to the structure, but all our chimney fires are classified as structure fires. In our inspection bureau, we had performed 4 plan reviews and the following inspections. They did 25 general inspections, 4 information updates, 23 follow-up inspections, 6 kitchen hood suppression checks, 1 clean agent inspection, 2 fire protection inspections, 7 fire alarm inspections, 3 license inspections, 9 sprinkler system inspections, and 1 special inspection. I'm not really sure what that's in reference to, but I'm sure it was special. Public education, they went out and visited 1 elementary school and did 1 building consultation and 1 fire protection consultation. I do want to say that I had the opportunity this morning to participate, or I was invited by Lake Health to sit in on their hospital incident command system training. So that was this morning to give me some insight into how they're going to respond in the event of an emergency and how their system can integrate into ours. So it was an excellent training, and I appreciate the invite by Lake Health.
When you say system, what system?
The hospital incident command system.
Okay.
So it's a whole hierarchy of planning and mitigating an emergency. So they have their own internal system for handling those emergencies, and we have external plans, and they actually mend very well together. So it was a good exercise. Safety tip for this month, reminder that no parking is permitted on the hydrant side of any township or county road. All emergency vehicles need immediate access to fire hydrants, and having those that 1 lane available of roadway available to us helps us get to the emergency scenes. Our vehicles are not small, so that's necessary moving forward. It's difficult to accomplish access when cars are parked on both the hydrant and non-hydrant sides of the street and in cul-de-sacs. So help us help you, and please abide by the Concord Township parking resolution. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chief.
Frank, snow's over, road construction begins, right?
No.
Said that it's
It's
going to snow
coming.
on Friday.
It's coming.
You're stealing my thunder.
It's Paul's fault now. Everyone heard him say it.
He started it. That's right. Good evening.
Good evening.
During March, we had 8 dispatches for snow and ice removal. It seems like a faded memory now. For the season, we had a total of 61 dispatches, not counting this Friday, if it's required. During those dispatches, we dispensed 2,750 tons of rock salt, which is a lower than usual average for the season, which on the average, we usually use about 3,200 tons. So right now, we're fairly well in that category. Other activities during March included constructing display boards and shadow boxes for the old schoolhouse, performed ground maintenance at the community center, including drainage work, and installed a new entrance gate at Barchester Park. We cleaned roadside ditches on Bridlewood Drive, Stewart Drive, and Kellogg Road, along with a driveway culvert installation on Martinique Drive. As we enter April, Concord Township will be advertising for our annual road resurfacing program. This year's improvements will take place on Tanglewood Trail, Buckingham Place, a portion of Mount Royal Drive, Augusta Lane, Crooked Stick, Oakmont Way, Castle Pines, and Pine Valley. As part of the Little Mountain subdivision improvements, service department crews will retrofit each cul-de-sac with a 60-foot diameter island to comply with current township cul-de-sac standards, improve drainage, and eliminate unnecessary impervious surface that serves no beneficial purpose. We have also contracted with Industrial Surface Sealer and Company to repair and refinish our Concord Hills tennis courts and basketball court. Also planned for Concord Hills Park is the repaving of the walking path. Later this month, we will be restoring the playing surface on our baseball field with a new infield mix here on the Town Hall campus, and in preparation for this year's girls' youth softball and boys' youth baseball leagues that participate there. Another improvement will be the addition of new soccer goals on the soccer field on Concord-Hamden Road, along with turf improvements at that location as well. To get any additional details and information regarding those projects or anything else that the residents may want to inquire about, please contact the Concord Service Department at 440-350-3225 or visit our webpage at www.concordtwp.com. Thank you and have a good evening.
Thank you, Jim.
Thanks, Frank. Kathy, you're back up on zoning department.
In the month of March, the zoning department issued 44 zoning permits, 13 of which for single-family dwellings, and collected a total of just over $5,500 in fees. When you look at, compare those numbers year-to-date with 2016, dwellings are pretty much on track. There's just 4 less than last year. We're 21 year-to-date as opposed to 25 last year. But overall permits are up. We have issued 78 permits year-to-date as opposed to this time last year at 64. So I know definitely Heather and her staff have been extremely busy, and I think the permits are a testament to that. They also, the Board of Zoning Appeals had a meeting during the month of March for 1 variance request. It was a residential request on March 8th, and that was approved. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Deborah, Recreation Department, what do you got?
Good evening, everybody. Your Concord Township Recreation Department has a variety of interesting and entertaining activities planned for April. For example, earlier today, our 55-plus group learned some fascinating facts about Cleveland at our Cleveland Trivia Party Game Show. Everyone was a contestant, everyone won a prize, and everyone had pie. So basically, everyone had a great time and went home a little richer in Cleveland history. Let me share a few. Did you know? Former Cleveland Safety Director Elliot Ness brought gangster Al Capone to justice. Pretty much you know that. What about celebrity chef Michael Simon attended St. Edward High School in Lakewood? And another nationally known Italian chef got his start in Cleveland, and that would be Chef Boyardee. I am not making it up. Hector Boyardee was born in Italy and opened his first restaurant on East 9th in 1926. So Cleveland has a lot to celebrate, and we like to bring local history to our 55 group as much as possible. So the next 55-plus group gathering will take place on Wednesday, April 19th, when a speaker from the Cleveland Metro Parks presents the history of the Cleveland Flats. Our 55-plus group meets every first and third Wednesday of the month at the Concord Community Center on Auburn Road. Spring is a great time to take a new class. In April, the Recreation Department offers photography classes, windows for adults, Essential Oils 101, Essential Oils Make and Take Body Scrubs class, cupcakes for any occasion, cooking for Cinco de Mayo, and springtime treats for kids cooking classes. There are still seats available in most classes, so sign up soon. You can go to concordtwp.com and click on Community Recreation Registration, then click on Programs, and you can view all of our current class offerings. And of course, the big event for April is the Township's annual Easter egg hunt, which will be held this Saturday, April 8th, at the ball field on the Town Hall campus at 7229 Ravenna Road. The hunt begins promptly at 11 a.m. It takes place rain or shine or sleet or snow, so please dress your little hunters accordingly. Come out and meet the Easter Bunny and tour a fire truck. Thanks to First Federal Lakewood Bank in Concord and Texas Roadhouse Restaurant for sponsoring our hunt this year. And thanks to a special Concord resident who always likes to remain anonymous, who donates over 2,000 prize-filled Easter eggs to our hunt every year, and it happened again this year. Everyone is invited to attend Library Book Day at the Old Stone School on Saturday, April 29th from 1 to 3 p.m., where we'll hold a brief dedication ceremony for Concord Township's first Little Free Library that will be located near the schoolhouse entrance. The library was made possible by the Friends of Morley Library, and we are grateful for their kind donation. Members of the Friends Board will be on hand for the ceremony. If you love to garden but don't have the space, rent a plot at Concord's Community Garden, located behind the Old Stone School on Ravenna. As of today, we only have a few 10 by 20 non-organic plots left, so contact the Recreation Department soon if you're interested. Everyone is encouraged to view the latest trustee fireside chat that is being broadcast on the township's cable station and is also available on our website. It's a great summary of the completion of the recent road improvements in the Auburn-Cryle 44 Capitol Parkway area. And be sure to save the date of Saturday, August 12th for Concord Community Days this summer. Planning is underway, and if you'd like to be involved, we're looking for volunteers, parade participants, and sponsors. For more information on events, classes, volunteer opportunities, sponsorship opportunities, please contact the Recreation Department at 440-639-4650 or visit concordtwp.com. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. For sure.
Concord Law Enforcement Report, Sheriff's Department.
Good evening.
Good evening.
For the month of March, the Sheriff's Office handled 1,530 calls for service. There were three injury accidents, 11 private property damage accidents. We had adult male arrests for TPO violation, domestic violence, 3 adult male arrests for OVI, one of those with an additional child endangering, and adult male arrests for weapons while intoxicated and another child endangering charge. We had 280 cards open for crime prevention. 26 citations were issued, 171 traffic warnings. We had 3 people driving under suspension, 3 driving while intoxicated. We had an assault on Old Johnny Cake Road, B&E vehicle on Prouty, burglary on Concord Hamden, a bad checks complaint on Chestnut, 2 drugs calls, one on Capitol Parkway and one on Auburn Road, 3 sex offenses, one on Auburn Road, one on Skyline View Drive, and one on Palmer. We had thefts on Windmill, Cherry Hill, Oak Ridge, Friedel, Pine Hill, and Mountain Ash. And we had a threats complaint on Auburn Road and vandalism complaints on 2 on Auburn Road and 1 on Yellowwood Drive. And that is all I have for you.
Okay, thank you. Plenty. Audience portion, anybody from the audience? Make comment? Old business, no old business, new business, March financial reports.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve the March financial reports as presented to this board by the fiscal officer.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Resolution 2017-08, Lake County Auditor's Resolution for the Fire Department Levy Renewal.
Okay. Resolution by the Concord Township Board of Trustees, Lake County, Ohio, requesting that the county auditor certify the total current tax valuation of Concord Township and the dollar amount of revenue that would be generated by the renewal of the 2.7 mil fire levy. I move that we approve this resolution.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I would make a motion to appoint Rick Gorjup, also known as Donald Gorjup, to the Audit Committee to fulfill the term ending December 31st, 2018.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion authorizing the suspension of firefighter Douglas Bodie for a period of 6 months and a reduction in rank from part-time lieutenant to part-time firefighter paramedic, and directing the fire department chief to confirm such action with said employee effective 3/27/17.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
A motion for super blanket certificate 104-2017 for Harrisburg purchase not to exceed the cost of $20,000 for uniforms and equipment.
So moved.
I will second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I would make a motion to approve PO 22-2017 to Shep Electric at a cost of $15,000 for a generator.
Second.
And this generator's for
Fire
For the
station.
fire department.
But it
Okay.
also supports operations here at Town Hall in the event of a power outage.
That's what could, we have another generator on here, so, all in favor, say aye.
Aye. I move to approve purchase order 28-2017 to the Health and Fitness Equipment Centers for treadmills at a cost of $6,517.
I will second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Is there a motion to promote probationary firefighter Leonard Meek to probationary firefighter paramedic effective March 10th, 2017?
So moved.
Seconded.
Second by Chris. All in favor, say aye.
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 Okay, so we have bids for stone and tar.
Oh, yeah.
And so we have Osborne Inc., who bid the delivered prices of ODOT 499 Class C concrete for 106 cubic yards, ODOT 499 Class MS concrete for 115 cubic yards. These are delivery prices. ODOT 499 FS concrete for 124 cubic yards, and ODOT 613 Class LSM concrete for 68 cubic yards. And again, that's Osborne Inc. at 7954 Rounds Road, whereas Osborne Concrete and Stone in Grand River bid out ODOT 301 asphalt concrete base at $45 a ton, $45 a ton, at ODOT 448 surface course asphalt at $54.75 a ton, and ODOT 448 intermediate course asphalt at $48 a ton. They additionally bid out limestone, and these are all limestone bids. ODOT 304, number 4 at $19.10 a ton. ODOT 304 at $13.80 a ton. 57 at $18.75 a ton. 8 at $20.20 a ton. 1 and 2 at $18.80 a ton. 67 at $18.75 a ton. ODOT 411 at $14.20 a ton. Number 9 washed with Ashford at number 8
I guess that also can apply to number 8.
at $23.25 a ton. Number 601C at $43 a ton. 601D at $39 a ton. 57 wash bank gravel at $26.50 a ton. Delivered prices on number 4 at $22.60 a ton. ODOT 304 at $17.30. Number 57 at $22.25. Number 8 at $23.70. Number 1 and 2 at $22.30. Number 67 at $22.25. ODOT 411 at $22.25.
No,
No,
that's,
1770 a ton.
1770. My eyes move too fast. Number 9 washed at, and asterisk number 8 at $26.75. 601C at $46.50. 601D at $42.50. And 57 wash bank gravel at $30 a ton. Additionally, Coasting Materials in Fredericktown did bid out ODOT 301 asphalt concrete base at $49 a ton. ODOT 448 surface course asphalt at $60 a ton. and ODOT 448 intermediate course asphalt at $50 a ton.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion to accept these bids.
I'll second that.
All in
of them.
favor, say aye.
Aye.
So
Aye.
we accept all the bids.
Yeah.
Let's make a motion, have someone make a motion for advertising for the 2017 road program.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion to approve PO 26-2017 to North Coast Products at a cost of $25,000 for Durapatch emulsion.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
How about the Service Department's PO 27-2017 for Mitchell Construction at cost of not to exceed $15,000 for repaving the path at Concord Hill Park?
So moved.
Say second.
I will, just a quick question for Frank, is that going to include the walking path, or are you still working on investigating that?
We're still investigating Barchester Park.
Yep,
Although the funds that are within this would successfully be able to work over there as well.
got it, I will second.
Okay.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
PO 30-2017 to the, for Keeper Goals, at the cost not to exceed $3,035 to replace the soccer nets.
So moved.
Seconded.
All in favor, say aye.
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 And then PO 31-2017 to the industrial service sealer at a cost not to exceed $21,500 for the maintenance and repair to tennis and basketball courts over at Goose
Goose
Road
Road
Park.
So moved.
Second that motion.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve PO 29-2017 to Shep Electric, and this is for an amount of, $19,900 for a generator at the community center.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, future meetings and announcements. On April 12th at 7 p.m. we'll have the Board of Zoning Appeals Town Hall. I believe that's going to be a big one, right?
There was something like 11
Yeah, 11.
variances.
So, can't wait to watch.
A lot of riparian setback for variance
That's
requests.
Friday, May 14th at 8 a.m. we will have a JED meeting here in Town Hall. Chris will be our representative. Wednesday, April 19th at 6:30 p.m. we'll have the trustees' office hours, and at 7:30 the trustees' meeting. And I believe I will not be here for that one on
The 19th.
the 19th.
We will
Okay.
miss you.
You will miss me. I can call in if you want me to.
Lovely.
All right. Anything for the good of the order? Okay. Close the meeting.
Too bad they don't.